Yeah, well, thankfully you're masking the sounds that I'm making over here. I don't know what I ate in the last 24 hours, but woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm ready to launch to Mars.
Oh,
Jesus.
buddy. All right, well, I'm glad you said. No wonder your thing's kicking on over here. You were all like, I wonder why this is going on.
I'm blaming you. It's definitely me. Hey, by the way, I turned it off.
All right. Oh, it's great. Great.
We should have made this episode like the cigar episode or something, just to mask the smell.
Just to mask the smell that's going to be protruding over here.
Well, welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
So you guys might hear this tonight if I get it out, but yeah, we're a little late on recording. It's actually Wednesday.
Yeah, you know. Shit, it's the month of December. I've just realized it's
fucking hard.
It's hard. I mean, I was at TAP just last night looking at the schedule for the staff and everyone. I'm like, dude, there's only 2 weekends left before the holidays. I have so much work ahead of me. It's not even funny. Oh, well, it will all get done. It gets done every year.
It gets done every year, but Jesus, like this week seems like it is dragging on, for one.
Yeah.
And two, it's like I keep having to look at the calendar, like, where am I in the month and what week am I supposed to make like pulled pork, and then I'm supposed to make more pulled pork than that weekend. Okay, so okay, and then this weekend this child's here, and then oh no, but this child is over there. Oh, okay, so fuck.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, and
Fa la 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 la. Yeah, seriously.
Well, this week we're drinking something that you brought.
Yeah, got a little. This was a little birthday gift I just got from my Portland Party Bus employee, driver Bill.
Woo-woo.
He came back. He came over through TAP on Monday after one of our holiday Christmas light tours, and
by the way, happy belated birthday,
well, thank
sir.
you, buddy. Thank you.
I mean, 29, feeling pretty good.
Man, 29 is feeling great.
You look 70, but
and I feel 70, but
but we're going with 29.
We're going with 29. Yeah, no, it was low key this year. It's not a big milestone. It's it's just another day. I ended up actually working and didn't really tell a lot of people. Slowly, I was going to try to make it through my shift without anything, right? And then about 9 a.m., one of about 300 group text message strings that I'm on at Tapforia with different, it was the happy birthday Big Mike, and I was like, oh shit. And
no.
I clicked to see who was all on there. I'm like, well, so we now have 30 people that know it's my birthday. I was like, maybe they won't say anything. Show up at 1:30, and my mom's already there with 2 balloons, one that says happy birthday, and then a football for Monday Night Football. So I'm like,
God.
Well, I give up at this point.
Yeah, no, it's a known thing. So sorry about your luck, man.
So, but no, it was fun. It was a work night. My business partner, Ted, he was like, you know what? You should be drinking. So he came by around, I don't even know what time it was, 7:30 or so, and was like, all right, I'm closing for you.
Oh.
What do you want? I'll start pouring. And then it was kind of ironically like it was planned, but I don't think it was. And my wife showed up a half hour later with, I'm a cheesecake junkie, right?
Yeah.
I love a good. I'm not into all pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Apple pie for 4th of July.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm just not the biggest sweet guy in general.
All right.
Like, I do like some nibblies, right? I'm always nibbling over here, and a little handful of peanut M&Ms, and that usually, soothes any type of craving. But when it comes to cheesecake, that's my freaking kryptonite. So Kate brought in a cheesecake and a bunch of berries.
Oh.
So luckily it was a pretty good sized one. We cut it up pretty small pieces. I think we got about 14 out of them, and everyone at TAP at the time, they were able to at least have some.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. Spent the rest of the night of my shift when I was supposed to be working, drinking IPA, eating cheesecake. So it was
nice.
It ended up being a good little preempted nonchalant, was not supposed to have anyone find out it was my birthday, and whatever. But it was good.
Well, and your wife walks in, you're not working. And
I know. She literally walked in. I was like, I promise I've been working all night.
Really? Because it looks like you're sitting here drinking, you asshole.
Yeah.
So this is your birthday present.
Yep. My buddy, he's big time bourbon drinker. So he went to his local spot. He's out in the kind of Beaverton, Hillsboro area. So I don't. The funniest part, I don't even know. It is a store pick.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a little issues as far as
finding
this
exact
one,
bottle,
because this one came from his local store pick, but it is a Maker's Mark private selection.
Okay.
Looks like they only did 240 bottles, and this
right.
one is number 22.
Excellent.
So, and I really. We have such powerful words coming up to describe this bottle, but it's not the typical Maker Mark bottle.
Okay.
Right. Has the red wax, of course. It has to have that little
Yep.
private selection label, but we did notice that it has a very nice, kind of custom bottle glasswork. I know you took a picture of it.
Yep.
What was the word that you described it downstairs?
It's like it's got a slanty bottom, and it's got little doubles or little dents and sparkles in it.
A nice little angle, and there's
Yep.
a wave, and I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah. So it's
Maker's Mark private selection.
Yeah, it's 111.2 proof.
Okay.
So
it's medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
right.
I just open it up. So Bill, if you're listening, I told you I was going to let you know what I thought. There's our cheers. We'll get on with the podcast and start drinking.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's a good start.
Yeah, it's a very good start.
Huh.
Yeah, he was a little leery. He's not the biggest everyday Maker fan.
Yeah.
So when he asked
Maker's has always been solid-ish for me. Like it's not what I'm gonna go to for my daily drinker with lots of complexity and everything else. But we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, it is just kind of that. It's one that I feel like almost everyone has one on their shelf.
Yeah.
It's as far as price and it's stepped up from some of the cheaper things we've done, like Buffalo Trace, right?
Yeah.
Where you're making group drinks with that and some old fashions and that kind of stuff. Whereas the Maker's I feel like it's a little level up from that, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. But we had to look it up. I didn't have the balls to text my employee. Hey, by the way, how much was this bottle? But we did find. We think it's around the
60-ish.
Yeah, we'll call it 69. What we found, but we're gonna just say it's around the 60s.
Yeah.
So somewhere in that range. So
yeah, kind of like we're near the 40s.
Yeah. So
ish.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Well, so part of the reason we're so late getting this episode out is you were previously engaged in the theatrical arts.
Oh, man, I like how you worded that.
Right? In other words, you were getting a little drunk and playing Mother Ginger.
Hey, the drunk part, I don't know what you're talking about. but the Mother Ginger, yes. I came out, I pulled I guess I pulled the Tom Brady a little bit.
Yeah.
I
retire and come out of retirement.
Came out of retirement this year is my son's final year, so he decided, because I kind of left it up to him, but he had pretty much the lead role.
Yep.
So he was in it a lot. I asked him if he wanted me to partake in the festivities with them. He said yes. So yeah, the last month or so, I have been doing practice with my co-stars, the bonbons, on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I was kidding you when I got up here. Like, this is literally the first Wednesday in about a month that I haven't been at the dance studio practicing.
Sweating your butt off in part of a costume.
Yeah. So it was very fun. I'm glad I did it one last time. I made it very clear to everyone at PCC's theater and with the studio ownership and all the teachers that this was truly
You were last.
My last one. It was fun, but man,
I'm sure the people that work PCC are probably pretty thrilled about that. Like, dude, the amount of reinforcement we got to do when you jump. Like, you keep jumping on all the fragile parts. And
yeah, no, I think there was a tsunami warning on the coast this weekend at some point. Some people say it was for an earthquake in Northern California. I'm thinking it was because of Gingy jumping center stage.
Yes.
But it was fun. But I forgot. I admit, man, it was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of commitment. I mean, I was up at PCC last week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Reason we didn't record on Sunday is because I was dog tired.
Yeah.
Maddie flew in, super quick mission, Thursday to Sunday. So she wanted to, since she actually missed the birthday on Monday, that we did a quick little family dinner on Sunday and dropped her off at the airport, and I pick her up tomorrow again already. Daddy Warbucks over here.
Just at this point, you should have just rented a private jet for her. Really,
I'm telling you. I wish my Ted had he had a little 4-seater Piper Cherokee.
Yeah,
just recently sold it. But man, I'm wishing I would have got my.
Just go down and grab her real quick, please.
Seriously, man. Holy jeez. So no, the schedule should lighten up a little bit, hopefully, because like I said last week, I felt like I was an employee at PCC.
Yeah, you didn't have free time.
No,
but from what I hear, I mean, we were there Friday night. We saw your Friday night performance. It was pretty solid. I mean, it was. You were still pretty tame, I think, in your motions and everything else. We were trying to whoop you up a little bit, but you were still a little quiet. But I hear the Saturday matinee and evening show were
it was baby steps. Friday was that dip your toe in the water.
Right, you're knocking the rust off.
Yeah, and there was apparently my daughter literally. I come out in the lobby afterwards, and she's like, "You went out late, and during the final bows, you didn't bow. Who doesn't bow?" And I go, "I panicked, honey. My co-stars left too early, and I didn't know what to do, so I just stood there." So Friday, yes, it was. I think all the rest got knocked off that night. Good. The matinee was a little better, and then Saturday just kind of became a. Give me a recommendation and I'll see what I can work in the dance.
People were just throwing dollars at you and you were doing whatever they said.
Seriously, it was kind of funny how many people were like, "Hey, can you do something?" I was like, "Dude, it took me 3 days to learn my final bow and I didn't even do it right the first night. And you want me to add another layer or two?"
What part of this brain structure do you think is going to be able to add more things to it?
Man. It was fun.
Good.
But
yeah.
It's that double edge, right?
Yeah.
Had a blast. Everyone did good. I mean, my part is let's be real.
The goofy fun part.
It's the goofy comedic, right?
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with the Nutcracker, I have to bring out, the small stars to the center of the stage, and I have a dress, and they come running out of my dress to do their little bit. So it's just more of, I grew the goatee. Man, that goatee was the longest I've had in a long time. And I'm wearing jeans under the dress, and I have some steel toe boots on, so it's not a very serious role. But all the other roles, the kids killed it, man. The kids killed it. I thought they did great. So it was I got to see the first act 3 times. I still have only seen the whole show once. And that was the year my daughter graduated, because that was the year I retired and Court took it over.
Yeah.
He's been on the show before. But I don't want to toot my own horn. I think I can do all of the first act now. I think I could do the party scene. I think I could do the battle scene. And I know I don't want to do the snow scene because that means I have to wear a white tutu, but I get to play with the snow. So you never know.
No, you don't get to just play with the snow. You have to do things. You're gonna be that toddler sitting on the front of the stage just making snow angels, like,
tripping all the kids.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to make a snowman.
They try to bring the sleigh out, and it just hits my mass that's laying on the ground, making a snow angel.
Yeah, it would be a total and complete shit show.
Well, I'll tell you. So if they do it in 2 years, you know, we don't know where you're going to be as far as if you.
I have made it abundantly clear that I would love to be Mother Ginger.
Well, then if you do, I might do. I don't know if I can convince Kate to, but maybe I'll do like the what is it? The party?
Yeah, the party scene, the adults.
That way we can at least be backstage together and
perfect.
And have a little nip of, soda.
Yeah,
just have some
absolutely.
soda.
And I'm sorry, but you're not doing my makeup.
Yeah, how did I look, by the way? Was I
not whorish enough by any means?
So I think
it was too understated. You needed to look more whorish.
Well, shout out goes to Haley. Haley was my glam squad, and I think even Friday. So she's never done it by herself before.
Yeah,
I've had Haley and my daughter and, Emily, Sarah, Izzy. At one point, I had like 4 or 5 girls in their younger days. They would help glam me up a little bit. But poor Haley kind of got, I don't know if she was planning on being the only one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Friday night, apparently the glue was bad because it came out brown. So she's literally getting ready to do shit to me, and all I hear is, ooh. And I go, what the hell does ooh mean? I go, time out. Someone get me a mirror. What are you doing? And she's like, no, I think the glue's going to be okay. And I'm like, you think is this super glue now? Like,
what did you grab?
Oh God, I was so nervous. So she
might have. I wanted it to be super glue, so you're working Monday night with those eyelashes on.
My Lord. So I don't know. She might have took it easy on me, just because,
I mean, not to knock you down any, just because Court has been so unendingly cruel to me about this whole Mother Ginger thing. But Court's makeup last time that's the right amount of whorish. Like very bright cheeks, purple eyelids. Like it was 82nd Avenue in Portland whorish.
Well, and you know what? I have to give him massive credit because he only did this one time and one time only. I was told he did all of that himself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm such a wuss. I need people to.
You like being that princess, though.
Well, back there in the, what do you call that? Not the kitchen, I guess, or the whatever that little area is with the table. So that's where Haley's dolling me up because there's kids getting changed in the warehouse section.
Yeah.
But they have the smart TV going. They were, shout out PCC crew, they were very kind enough to let us watch football all weekend because we had all the big championship games on Saturday, but there was also the Boise State,
the Mountain West one on Friday.
So we literally had it going on, and I was pulling my diva card so much. At one point, I'm in full garb. I'm all made up. It was during the Duck game on Saturday night. There was like 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and I can hear the music from the stage. And I yell, "Can you pause the show for 3 minutes and 45 seconds?" There was so many words yelled to me. You would have thought I asked for like just something, so they weren't having it. And I was like, all right, I'll be right back. I was like, can we pause this TV? Is this something we can pause so I can come right back to
it? Yeah, but all the party scene parents didn't need to be out there, so fuck you. They're watching.
Oh, man. It was, yes, they were back there. They were just laughing. Andy was back there. Jordan was back there. So we had a good time.
Yeah. See, that's part of the fun. Like, I enjoyed that last time Joanna and I were party scene parents. That was a lot of fun. Just kind of hanging out with everybody and causing trouble and like, seeing the energy back there, but also being like, hey, who needs a nip? Jordan, like, what? You brought something? Like, no, I didn't. No. I definitely didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. But here.
Yeah, there's a few new parents and
they got a baptism by fire.
Man, they did not know what to think. Danielle, one of the teachers, her boyfriend, she got him to do the party scene with her.
Yeah.
Never met this guy. Pretty big guy, super nice. But I literally come back there intermission just hot, right? Fucking pistols are going, dude.
Yep.
I got my revolvers out. I'm feeling good. Let's get Gingy ready. And I sit down back there, and they start doing things, and I keep looking at him and bat my eyelashes, and he's like, who is this guy? I feel like this guy would be fun to hang out with. So I was chilling with him so much. Never even, like I said, first time I met him, by Saturday's show, he's like, you're my favorite so far of this experience. He goes, I can't believe. I was like, buddy, this is like 5 or 6 of the time. I said, luckily my fuck meter was broken for years. So.
Yes.
But it was just super funny. Even, hanging out with Andy and Jordan, they've been on here, and I'm like, hey, you guys. And they'd look at me, and I'd tell them, hey, eyes up here, you guys. Come on. Andy's like, sorry. Jordan's like, okay, I admit I looked twice. And, of course, we did the typical, everyone gets under my dress for photos. And all that hammy stuff.
Yeah.
So it was fun. Glad it's over. We can now move on with I've truly lost the first week of December. Like, I was just, dude, there's only 2 weekends left before Christmas.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm so far behind right now. But I'll get caught up. Luckily, there's online shopping and all that other stuff. So I'll get caught up. But it was kind of when I literally looked at the clock on Monday and I was like, holy shit, it's the 9th. It's already the 9th. I feel like it was just Thanksgiving. Then we moved into these, massive rehearsals for the show.
That's the problem is, like, Thanksgiving was
late. Right?
And so then by the time it's Monday, it's already December.
Good.
So then it's like, and then the next, we're rolling through. So yeah, fuck it. Like, I'm ready to get rid of 2024.
No, yeah, it's done, dude. Put a fork in it. I wanna hurry up, get to New Year's. And
I just need to get to the 24th.
That's it.
That's it. I just need to get to the 24th at the airport really early in the morning.
Ooh, you got that early flight?
Yeah.
Right now, so you guys are gone. You're gone through How long are you going? 2 weeks? Week and a half?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Woo.
Yeah, so we'll be back the 5th. So there may be now, audience, we are attempting to negotiate with the wives to do another FAFO episode
where we close out the season with them.
But negotiations are not going well. So we're working on it. There's a lot of promises that are going to have to be made, I think.
All right, well, we'll work on that. We'll try to get, if you guys are lucky enough out there, listeners, for sure one more, maybe 2.
Well, and if we can get the wives on, we can get a 2-fer out of them.
Oh man, you know what I just realized as I'm looking at my calendar? You know whose birthday is on the 22nd?
Who?
John Brace.
Oh.
So if we don't get anywhere, I'll be honest, the chance of him wanting to spend his birthday with us is probably only about a 50-50. But if we tell him, hey, only 1 hour, we'll do a happy birthday closeout season 2. So if negotiations fail with the missus,
then we'll work with Brace.
We might have a backup.
The question is, do we try and bring Don back on too, or is it just John, so that it stays somewhat contained?
Yeah, we're gonna have to plot that one out.
Yeah, that's a dangerous plank to walk.
So we have a few options.
Yep,
we have a few options, but we'll try to give you guys at least
a little something
before
the
really crazy time of Christmas and New Year's.
Let's take a quick break.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
bye.
Bye? Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.
I'll say hello now. See, followed up
You
my.
didn't move, asshole. Like,
I know, but
I at least have to get out of the chair and move over to the computer and press stop on the recording. You didn't even put your feet down.
No, I didn't. I did refill my whiskey though a little bit, and then I blacked out and said goodbye at break. So I figured we should start the new new segment with the hello.
Hi, I'm back. Hello there.
Yeah, did you miss me, listeners?
Welcome back to the Whiskey and Wine
Oh
podcast.
man,
I'm Alex.
and I'm Tiny Mike.
And I'm fucking Ginger.
Cue my music.
Oh,
Man, it feels weird doing this on a Wednesday.
I know we don't have any football.
We don't have Thursday. We have nothing. So
Like, we're watching Sports Center right now because like the basketball games that are on were shit,
yeah.
and the college basketball games are done for the evening. So we're just watching Sports Center.
And so we chatted a little bit, off air and when I first got here, but I'm even a little bummed right now with the college football.
Yeah,
Like, granted, this is now the good time to start watching NFL, right? If it's kind of like March Madness. I watch a little bit of basketball here and there, but I don't get into it until
March.
a few weeks before the actual seedings and the brackets, right? Because
Yeah.
I have to pay attention because I can't just pick the teams based on Keller's like I've known people to do and win the whole thing.
Yeah, no,
I have
that's
to actually-
McKenna twice.
I have to watch
Actually,
it.
no, I'm lying. One year she picked based on colors. The other year she picked based on mascot.
Dude, I'm telling
She was
you.
just asking what the mascots were. She's like, "Oh yeah, a lion that beats up a fucking Irish." Like, all right.
I don't know why I even try. That's what
I don't know why I tried fantasy football either. Fucking finished 4 in whatever. I'm in the toilet bowl with Derek. I think Derek and I are going to try and change up the toilet bowl and just be like, all right, we get to pick one player a week, like one position. So we play each other 3 weeks in a row. Like first week, just one wide receiver in the game. Second week, just one running back in the game, and we'll just do it that way.
Oh, all right.
We got to make it interesting, and then third week we'll go kicker to kicker.
Oh my! Could you imagine? It comes down to an extra point.
Like, come on, that's entertaining, right?
Hey,
Are you not entertained?
You guys, since we forgot to change the setting, it's just
just
you guys.
It's
So,
just us.
literally, my thoughts were gonna just be the best out of 3. But if you guys want, you can set
we're gonna
whatever
yeah,
terms you want. You just have to let me know the terms,
Okay.
so that way I know how to follow it and pay out the winner at the end of it.
Well, it's just gonna be the total over those 3 weeks. So
Okay.
it's whoever wins the toilet bowl is the total over those 3 weeks. So it's whoever gets like the highest total points over that time. So wide receiver, then running back, then kicker. So you got to pick right.
Okay, well,
'Cause-
shit.
Running back, and we'll leave quarterbacks out of it.
Don't need a quarterback.
Fuck quarterbacks.
Oh shit.
No.
Well, hey, like I said, at least the NFL is in full swing because
Yeah.
we don't have anything. We're still
I
a
haven't
week and a half out before the first bracket of college football.
Have they started handing out all the extra bowl games yet? Like,
Yeah, I started seeing some of those.
Okay.
The good old, those
the
top
LA
tier,
County,
the top tier
Prisons
bowl,
Bowl,
game, yeah.
and
Snoop Dogg and Jimmy Kimmel and Duke's
Yeah.
Mayo and.
oh yeah, the
fucking-
Duke's Mayo.
Yeah, don't
one.
forget that. You get a Gatorade bath of mayo when you win. You should see
So
what.
it just looks like Pornhub.
Yeah, you should see what the loser gets. If you think a fucking 5-gallon thing of Duke's Mayo's bad.
Yeah, the other one's been left out in the sun all season. They've just got a Gatorade thing full of mayo just boiling in the southern sun.
So, yeah. But it's coming, man. The
Yeah.
bracket. Everyone wanted this bracket. I'm pumped up for it.
I am too.
It's it kind of gives. It's supposed to give everyone a fighting chance. I'm not sure if the way they've done the seeds are going to continue next year, because there has been a lot of debate, right, of
you left Alabama out. You left Alabama out.
Fuck Bama.
The same shit we've been saying all season. If you're going to have a weak-ass, out-of-conference schedule, this is the consequence of your actions.
Yep, it's over the season, right?
Yeah. You played Southern Louisiana State or some bullshit like that. Like, okay. I mean, it's like playing Portland State.
Go Vikings. I bleed green.
Okay.
I think they won 2 or 3 games this year.
Yeah, hey, yeah. One of them was against Tigard High School, but yeah.
And they barely got that one.
They got a Chiefs win out of that one. It was a doink win.
Oh, man. Dude, that's the other team. What the hell?
Fuck that. So tired of it.
How can all of their wins be like that?
Yep.
Right? Down to the second. They always have all 3 timeouts. And
Andy
their
Reid's
opponent...
a good chess player when it comes to the time management stuff, but I'm so tired of them getting a win on a fucking default or a bullshit penalty or a missed penalty or whatever. Like, why does it can't you just have a definitive win? A definitive win shows that you're a dominant team.
Well,
this
and let's
just
not
shows
forget,
that you're a favored team.
They've won 2 Super Bowls back to back, so you would think that they'd be blowing out these teams by at least 2 or 3 touchdowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they're coming down to last-second field goals that are doinking off the pole.
Oh. And I thought it didn't go in at first.
I did too. When I heard it.
Yeah, because they had a mic right there.
Yep. When I heard the sound, I was like, oh. And then I looked down and both refs, I was like, whoa, I'm going to have to see this again. Did that actually? Sure as shit.
Boom.
Sure as shit.
Yeah.
Goodell had the remote control. He was controlling that football. As soon as it fucking bounced off that pole, he hit to the right, and that some bitch had rocket launchers.
No, I think the actual goalpost moved. I think they just like rotate. Like one of these times, the kick's gonna start sailing right, and you're just gonna see the goalpost lean right. Like wait a minute. Oh, don't worry, we'll fix that in post edit.
That's so funny.
Oh. No, I do like this time of year for sports, but I know there's an end to it, and that's the problem.
Yeah. And
we're going to be overseas for most of these games. Like, when most of these games go on, it's going to be in the middle of the night. And sorry. I want to see some of these games. I'm not staying up till 2 in the fucking morning to do it. Because I'll be drunk as shit in some bar in, Sorrento, Italy, being like, motherfucker, turn that shit back on. Like, sir, you were watching your phone. I know, and the battery died.
I need the TV on.
Turn it, sir, we don't have TVs.
Oh.
Sorry, it's just one of those Americans.
Yeah, one of those Americans. Well, I'm putting all my faith, not my money, but my faith in ASU, man.
It's been fun.
It has been my poor daughter, freshman year, 3-9.
Yep.
Sophomore year, 3-9.
Yep.
I mean, that's just been so far. And now all of a sudden to see a 10-2.
And in the college football playoffs, win the Big 12 championship.
First year in the conference. They were projected to be dead last. And somehow, don't know how, but somehow they figured it out, and it has been such...
Scatterboo's part of that.
Oh, dude, Scatterboo's
but I think
totally
your
part
coach is the main part of that.
Man, he is batshit crazy, and I love every freaking second of it, man.
It's so much fun to watch.
So fun to watch. Everyone's like, dude, he's a little intense. I'm like, the guy is fucking... absolutely batshit crazy, and I love it. 34, youngest in all of college football, and he just seems like he is everything. I mean, he went to ASU.
Yep.
His wife is a former Sun Devil dancer.
Yep.
Went to high school in Scottsdale. The guy bleeds Arizona. He's Arizona through and through.
Yeah.
Right? This was his dream job. Did some stints with some other places. He was the offensive coordinator for the Ducks. Got this job opportunity. When he took it, I was like, poor guy, man. He's going to be the scapegoat because ASU had some problems with some rules during COVID. Right? We won't get into all that, but
I don't recall.
But I mean, think about it. If they did this, if they did what they did last year, they were not bowl eligible last year because there were sanctions on the school, right? So literally to come from taking over a team that was a hot mess of garbage
and hobbled,
to turn it around, get some kids through the portal. I mean, the starting quarterback's from West Lynn, right here up the road from us. He left West Lynn. He was the offensive player of the year for Oregon in 2022.
Yeah.
Won a state title with West Lynn High, and then went out to Michigan State and redshirt out there.
Yeah.
And Dillingham knew him because at the time he was in Oregon as the offensive coordinator for the Ducks. Saw him, went out there, pitched, and was like, "Dude, I need you to come out. I'll have you starting. You're the guy that I need to start the team." And he was like, "Well, shit, I'm probably never gonna get play out here. This guy's promising me the world." He looked rough the first few weeks, but
solidified up.
Dude, he has turned it around.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Like I said, I hate the bracket system. I'm hoping. I have my fingers crossed. There's always a Cinderella story. Are they going to win the title? Absolutely not, right? Like if they went against, in all honesty, if they won their first game and the Ducks won their first game, they would play each other in the next quarterfinals. Can they compete with a team like that?
I don't know. The defense I would question a little bit. The offense, like if the Ducks can shut down Scatterboo and contain the quarterback, then I think it would be different. But still, I would fucking love to see it.
Oh man, I'm all for it right now. I got my ASU hat on right now. I am just all aboard the Sun Devil train. So.
Meanwhile, I took the Beaver flag down off the front porch because I was like, well, that was something.
Yeah. You're just keeping it nice so it doesn't get destroyed out there in the winter.
And I'm trying. I can't find anybody that wants to make me a Pac-2 champions flag. Like,
seriously?
Apparently there's all sorts of restrictions after like the Pac-2 flag started coming out. The Pac-12 came out and was like, "Fuck you! You can't make those. That's a joke," and shut it all down. So I need somebody to make me a Pac-2 champions.
All right. Well,
flag.
listen, if you can help us out there, because if not, I have no shame. I'll buy some iron-on stencils.
It'll be so shitty, but that might be perfect.
That might be, and it can't go out. So it would have to be inside the studio here, because it wouldn't last more than a week in the Oregon elements. So.
No.
But if we can't find it, then we might have to do a little. What's that store in Joanne Fabric?
Oh yeah.
We might have to. God, talk about two guys out of place. We should do a field trip there one day. see what kind of trouble we can get into. Fucking Martson and fucking Westfall staggering around the. Can we help you, sir? We want to make a flag, but we don't know how or what to do. Can we just hire you?
Yeah. Here, I'll color it in crayon real quick. Can you make this?
Shit, yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess no one wants that. Well, we'll have to find. Oh, God, all right. Now,
yeah,
I'll think about that.
All right,
we'll have to see if we can find
that.
some not up and up online store.
Speaking of not up and up online stores, our online store's not up still, but I'm working on it. I've got the basis for it. I just have to figure out how to get people to pay for shit on there. Like that's a whole different. Like, would you like to open a Stripe account? Kinda, but no. Like, can I just have people pay me in cash?
Can you do
They ship me an old Pappy, and
I love it.
And then I ship them 5 shirts.
Could we just do so? See, I don't even have any expertise. I've done multiple websites throughout the years for my businesses, right? But none of them, coffee shop, party bus, Tap 4, and none of them has been, e-commerce just
Right.
because, well, I can't sell liquor on a website, right?
Yeah, not yet.
But could we do something where I'm good at doing like forms? If someone filled out a form, but then Venmo'd,
Oh yeah, maybe
that
maybe.
way we don't have to do a whole merchant thing and this and that,
and not really pay
or
taxes
Zelle,
and
or
that.
I mean, I don't, what I know. There's a bunch of shit out there,
Yeah.
but if we did that, maybe.
So if you're looking for a Christmas present, remember we got merch.
Yeah.
And we'll have pictures up here. Maybe that's what my social media post will be this week, is just the merch. But we've got merch. They're excellent shirts. Mike's got a half dozen or so. I've got a half dozen or so. They're very soft, very comfortable.
Oh, yes.
They've got the Whiskey and Wine logo on the back, and then of course, there's like a stick figure of Mike taking a shit in a ball washer.
Or a garage full of raccoons.
Yeah.
With pizza boxes.
Or just says breakfast bourbon.
All right. I wonder if I know we talked about this, but maybe one day next week. Because what's next week? We still have a week before Christmas.
Yeah. You want to do a pop-up?
Do we try to do a pop-up? I'll put it on tap.
Yeah.
We could advertise like a one night, come get a pint glass and there's a lot of sizes and styles, so that would be, I don't know if you want to bring.
I can just bring everything we've got and we just take it all up there.
And then that way we can do cash in person or
Yep.
Venmo in person.
Or just charge the bar.
Well, if someone really only had a card, we could just do a card and then
But remember, there's an ATM right there.
That's right.
And then make sure you take out an extra 20 and just tip the person selling you the shirt, so I can go gamble and try and double that.
And try to double it
Like,
up.
the more booze we can get in this shop, like, come on. Like, we got to get more booze in the studio. We're running low in here.
All right, yeah, maybe we have to try to do a one night pop up.
All right.
And we like kill two birds. We pick like a Thursday, maybe that way we can actually watch a little football.
Oh, there we go.
And try to make a buck or two.
Yeah,
All right.
I'd be all right with that.
All right, well, there we go.
I'm all right making a buck or two.
There we go.
All right.
So yeah, let us know. Email us if you want a shirt. We'll figure out payment, probably Venmo.
Cash preferably, or Venmo's okay, or we can figure out something. But
Carrier
it's got to be
pigeon.
It's got to be some sort of tradable thing. You can barter with booze if you'd like.
Yes.
We'll make deals based on the quality of booze brought.
Yes.
Oh God, Brian's gonna come by with just back of his truck full. Like, what you looking for, bro? How many shirts can I get for this?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, you can have Mike for that.
It better be a good bottle, damn it.
I don't know. I'd sell you pretty cheap.
Are we talking like Evan Williams bottle and bond cheap, or
No.
Oh, okay, all right,
no. Like Maker's Mark. At least $40. I'm at least getting $40 out of you.
All right.
Oh,
what's that? A little Jameson Black Barrel, huh?
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up.
No, me neither.
Yeah. I got a couple new things in. So after the new year, we'll have to do a honey list or a honey episode, because I've got a couple of bottles from that Short Barrel group. They're down in Atlanta, and I've got a honey one from Southern Collective that we've got to try, and one other. So we'll do like a honey-do list.
Ooh, and you know what? You just reminded me. I only have one because they went so quick this year. But maybe not only do we do a pop-up store, it would be horrific with background noise, but do we do a live episode of Tap? Because I do have one of those Bourbon County barrel bottles.
Oh.
That JoJo loved last year.
Yeah.
This year it's 14.7.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. Here, we drink stuff that's, what is this, 56 pretty much?
Yeah, but we're sipping on this.
But, dude, I haven't even had it. One of my customers had it a few days after Thanksgiving. They said, It is boozy. So I have a bottle for us.
All right.
I don't know when we're going to get to it, but maybe that would be a bottle that we would then share, especially if the wives want to come down to our pop-up / like I said, it probably wouldn't work with the noise at Tap. I don't know how well those mics would do.
So they'll pick up some of the background noise, but it might be fun.
Well, we could promote it.
Well,
we
so
could promote it, man. We
here's-
could try to get all of our family and friends down there one night.
Here's the thing. If we can make $260, let's say, I've already got one of those really good noise-canceling mics.
Okay.
That we just like, so the reason we use this gold one and that gold one, like all my Walmart special gear, is because then everybody sounds the same. The Shure mic that I've got is great. It's directional, like you talk right into the front of it, and it's not going to pick up all the extraneous bullshit. And it plugs in with the USB, et cetera, but I could only afford to buy one. And then I started buying booze, and so then my budget for equipment was gone real quick. So if we can make a little bit of money, we can get another one, and then we can start doing live episodes that say like Westward, or Tapforia, and we can have an extra microphone maybe sitting there for pop-up guests. Which could be problematic, but could be fun.
Yeah, you never know.
So we could, season 3, like season 2, we were doing video. That didn't work. Season 3, maybe we start doing live episodes. That'll probably be a shit show too, but fuck it. What else are we going to do with our time? Oh, hell.
All right. Well, we have plans. We just now have to.
Big ideas.
Yes.
Got to follow through.
Wow. And we're picking the worst time of the year. As it's action-packed, dude. JoJo has some stuff going on this week. My mom's going in for a little small procedure this week. Cooper's getting his wisdom teeth out next week. We realized that it was December and we're trying to use, the rest of the flex spending account. So we literally frantically started making eye appointments with fasts.
Oh,
so like literally.
I was wondering if you were going to go get your tits done or what.
Man, no, if I would never leave the house. Tap would shut
boom,
down.
Boom.
Yeah, no.
What's Mike doing? Squeezing his boobs?
No, yep, Kater, she knows. I would never leave the house. There'd be no me coming up here. There'd be no going to Tap. It would just be me at home grabbing a handful, drinking bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not that bad.
You just come up here and you just sit here shirtless and we'll be fine. What'd you do this Sunday? I watched Mike's tits bounce up and down.
The whole weekend? Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, there was some football and some booze too, but
yeah. It was mostly just.
He's bouncy.
Yeah. I got him one of those little aerobic single person trampolines, and he bounced. He bounced for most of the day.
Jesus, where did we go with this episode?
Yeah, no, it took we took a right when we should have took a left back there. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Hopefully, not have a nightmare about you bouncing on a trampoline with fake boobs.
Man, if you call me in the morning,
you motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, good times.
Oh.
Yep, that's what I say. What time is it, man? So
yeah.
I have to Madison gets in tomorrow at 10:30 at night.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she has finals. Literally, she has I think just one more tomorrow, and then she has enough time to go back to her apartment, grab her luggage, get to the airport,
GTFO.
Yep, and then frickin' land here at 10:30 tomorrow. So
yeah, but then she'll lay around the house with your kitty and yeah, she's got a rough for the next few weeks.
I know. I'll see a lot of Haley coming and going.
But not in Haley's car.
I know.
These kids are making me get old.
Making me.
Yeah.
Well,
what'd you think of the private selection here.
I
of the
like
Maker's
it.
Mark.
And look what's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
commercial right now.
Yeah, the commercial here is a Maker's Mark
Yeah,
commercial.
just a regular. They don't have no store pick.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
We get the special
oh,
shit.
look, you guys show up to a party with your regular Maker's Mark.
Uh-huh.
It's only 45%. We're high octane over here at 56.
I mean, so we're talking not really available because it's private selection, but my bet is that like the availability of this version of Maker's Mark is probably better than we think.
Well, yes, and I'm guessing since it's a store pick, right? I mean, there was only 240 bottles, so what they did is they bought a barrel, right?
Yeah.
And they put numbers on it. It's cute. I like it. Like I said, the bottle's a little different from the more stubby with the longer neck, but
That's my nickname.
stubby with the longer neck. I love it. So yes, technically there was only 240 of these, right?
Yeah.
But I believe that's probably just what they call their private selection whenever you do a barrel pick for a store. So can you find other barrels out there?
Yes.
Probably, right? Is it going to be the same exact one that we're drinking? Probably not. But I do like it. It has a little...
I didn't like it at first.
Oh, you didn't, huh?
No, I thought it was pretty plain. But the more we get into it, like it builds over time. Like I can actually taste the little bit of vanilla. I don't really get any honey, but it's really bright on the back end.
No, it is. It is. And it actually has, it hasn't really mellowed.
No?
So, some more flavors have come out in it.
Yeah. I don't know if that's opening up or if it's just how much we've drank.
But you know what? No, it's pretty freaking tasty.
Yeah. I don't know. Where are you going to land on this
See,
one? It's your birthday week, so you get to pick
Oh,
first.
you hear that, Kate? It's my birthday week.
Week,
Yeah.
Kate, week.
I forgot about that. See,
Uh-huh.
she gets birthday month.
Yeah. Yeah, so does JoJo. I get birthday.
I wish I was smart enough to look to see what we gave regular, just everyday on the shelf Maker's Mark.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I would have probably said I
think we
probably would have
gave it
gave
a
it a gold. Does that sound about right?
That sounds about right. I could go back into
No.
the archives and look it up, but
So this one is what? About 11% higher octane.
yep.
You get the little private reserve on it. We know it's in the 60s, whereas I believe regular Makers is in the 50s.
Oh no, it's cheaper than
Is
that.
it? Oh
I
no,
think
that's right. It's about, what is it? High 40s?
No, I think it's 35
Oh,
or
no shit.
I
You
think
could
it's
tell how
35 and
often.
I think you can go 45 for the big bottle or something like that.
All right. Well, if that's
Or
true,
50, it's 55 or something for the big bottle. So it's not that much more.
it's not that much more. The flavor I feel like is there, but I don't know how much extra flavor you're getting out of it.
Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think it is significantly better.
I don't think it's enough to bump it from gold to high gold.
Yeah.
Like if we had it tiered, I'd put this on the higher end of the plain gold,
Yeah. Yeah.
where it would be a very close, kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
But like I said, the store picks are hard, right? You have to deduct points off there. They're fun to get, right? Because
Yeah. But
everyone's different. I actually cheated real quick and I looked just to see what I could find out. And it's funny, Maker Marks, they do a wonderful job of pretty much just telling you as far as all the stuff on it.
yeah.
It literally just says, where's the tasting notes? Varies by selection and stave combination.
Yeah.
So they don't even bother telling you because they truly know the aroma, same thing. Varies by selection.
Yeah.
So everyone is a little different, so it is kind of a fun thing to do, right? You kind of go
Yeah.
around to different stores and get some store picks because you won't have the same exact store pick in Tigard as you have in Beaverton and that you have in Hillsborough.
Yep.
Since they do vary from each cask, from each barrel.
Well, and they put 10 extra oak staves in these things to impart extra flavor. Like,
Oh.
so There's a little something extra, but I think this is basically like if you and I and, 10 of our good friends went in and bought a barrel. It's the same thing.
Yep.
So
No, it's the same exact thing.
So where are you going?
I think I'm gonna stick with the gold on it.
Yeah.
Like I said, just for the fact that I don't know how much. There's some extra flavor and there is some extra heat from the everyday model.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if call it the $10 to $15 more if it's that much more.
And the hunting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go with you. I think it's on the higher end of the gold.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a better gold, but I think it's still just a gold.
Like I said, super cool. Tell
Yeah.
people, hey,
Yeah.
you want this bottle? This is number 22 out of 240.
And it's very cool, and it's, hell of a good birthday present.
Yeah, I'm
Love
not
it.
complaining.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
All right, that one's in the books.
Woot woot. Yeah.
Yes.
Not a bad way to spend a Wednesday night.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Just watching replays of Sunday football and schemes that the Cardinals were doing.
Mm-hmm. No, they did a pretty good job.
Oh, buddy.
Well, happy birthday week, Mike.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and I'm going to celebrate with Taco Bell this week. And you know why? Because my wife put me on the most strict diet for the last month.
Oh, because of ginger.
Yep. I think how my night's going to play out tomorrow is I'm going to hang out at the house with probably just Kate, because I'm guessing Coop's going to be busy at the studio. And I'm going to hang out.
And you got to stay up late to pick up Maddie at the airport.
So before I go to the airport, I think I'm going to go through and get a damn $20 smorgasbord of Taco Bell.
I think you need to do lunch and dinner.
And dinner.
So that when you pick up Maddie, you can be like, oh, hon, it's so good to see you. Oh, my God. Oh, well, that's weird. The window lock is on.
Dude.
Welcome home.
We will be, business-wise, we will be dead at Tap 4 on Friday if that happens. You'll walk in and fill a growler and they'll just, oh, God.
Did you guys forget to turn off the propane or something? What's going on in here? I smell rotten eggs.
Yep. That was my body shutting down after not having Taco Bell. And then just...
It needs its fuel,
It
Mike.
does need its fuel.
Yeah. How else are you going to get to Mars?
I don't know. I think just a lot of Taco Bell.
Well, good episode, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I appreciate it. Like
Yeah?
I said, don't the people. This is coming out soon.
I'll
so,
get it done tonight.
You guys will have something.
I'll go pick up McKenna here in 30 minutes from dance, and then I'll come home. She's going to do her stuff. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to dirty fucking edit this thing, and I'll have it out tonight.
Boom. Wednesday. Still making the deadline.
Like, it's still going to be warm in the bowl. This pile of shit's just dropping.
That's right. Steaming still.
Maybe that's what we call this episode. A hot steaming pile.
That's kind of pretty much what it is. So, yeah, there we go.
All right, there we go.
Steaming pile.
Well, guys, thanks so much for listening to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. We'll let you know on Instagram when we're going to do that pop-up store.
Yes. Swing by if you're anywhere even remotely close to the Tigard area.
And remember, if you've got any kind of web-based skills, video skills, any of those skills, go ahead and drop us a line. I will feed you booze and food. And there's endless snacks up here. We just need help. Just need help.
There is snacks. I'm going to go get some as soon as you hit stop.
Hit stop. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and make sure to follow us on the socials, and we'll see you next week.
Until we meet again.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.